Hello everyone, this is Raja here and welcome to our first video for HTML and CSS tutorial series. So in this series we are going to start from the basic of HTML and CSS. We will slowly jump up the ladder and go to the advanced stages, and then we will get to know how to create a total website with only HTML and CSS. So if you want to create a website, you want to create a web page, so understanding of HTML, CSS is a very basic need. So it is very important for you to understand HTML and CSS because they form the base of a web page. So if we start off with HTML, so what HTML basically is? HTML basically stands for Hypertext Markup Language and CSS stand for Cascading Style Sheet. So in this tutorial we will start off with HTML and slowly we will go ahead with and explore all the features of HTML and CSS. So to start with to write the HTML codes and to run it, you need something called a text editor, and here I have downloaded and installed Notepad++ in my system. So if you want, you can install Notepad++ or you can install any other Sublime Text or Atom or anything what you want. So if you want to install Notepad++, you can go to this website. You can just write in Google Notepad++ download and you will be in this link, and you can just check that whichever package goes well with your current server specification, application current laptop workstation specification, and you can download that. And after you download, you uninstall, you will get this kind of interface. After you get this interface, you are very good to go and write HTML code. So HTML, as I said, stands for Hypertext Markup Language. So what is the Hypertext Markup Language? So hypertext markup language, you can divide it in two parts, hypertext and markup language. Hypertext stands for basically a text which contains a lot of link. So you can say that it is a document in which there are a lot of links. In those links, if you click on the link, you will you will jump to a different part of that same page, or you will go to a different part of a different page altogether. This is what you mean by hypertext. So what do you mean by markup language? Markup language is a way in which computer uh, talk among each other, and they discuss how they are going to process or place a content, or display the content on a browser. So this together it makes HTML. So if you see any website, you pick up any website, and you just go, and if I just go and check any website, like if I take this website also, if I go and do page view source, I see a lot of things this HTML, a lot of code written in HTML. So to understand how this website was built, it is very important for me to know that what are these things are to, and then we can know that what actually how this actually this page is being built. So let's come back here. So this is a typical HTML document. If when you write HTML, you start with an exclamation mark, and you start with a less than and a greater than sign, and in between you write doc type HTML, and then you start with HTML tags. This is what a tag called. There are two types of tag, like you can have opening tag and closing tag. So HTML is all about tags and attributes. I will let you know what attributes are as we move ahead in this tutorial series. So before we do that, just to let you know that this is a very basic HTML program where I have written uh, where there is a HTML tag, like HTML opening tag, and this is what you call HTML closing tag. Closing tag is the one in which you have a forward slash, and you have written the same thing here. you have a head, you have a body. If we expand the head, in the title I have written something called hello. So title is another, you see the opening title and there is the closing title. Head also, you can see a opening head and a closing head. Now if I open the body, you can see a opening body and a closing body. You can see a opening header and a closing h1, and if you see a opening paragraph and a closing paragraph. So this is what HTML document looks like. Everything is contained within the opening and closing tags, and this is a typical HTML document where basically divided in two parts. You can say it's a head part and the body part. And in the head part we have written the title of the web page, and the body part we have written the content that will go in the web page. So after you write this code, you can just go into the file and you can save it. You can save it with anything, whatever your file name is, and the file type should be .html or .htm, whatever you want to. Both works fine. So I have just saved it as demo1.html and I saved it. And after I saved it, when I clicked it on it, it gives me this on the browser. You see, like, I written hello in the title, so the title comes over here, and hi world comes here. The hi world is the header, the heading of our h1. It comes in bold, and then if you have this is my first HTML page that comes over here. If I write something else in here, if I say write an h2 tag, write something like hola maybe, and then I close the h2 and I save it and I refresh the page, you see I got a second heading, but this is a bit smaller in size. So this is all about HTML. It got a lot of tags, and you need to just ensure that how you are using your tags in your web page, so that it gives a look and feel to your HTML page in such a way that it looks great, and the person who are reading your web page finds it very easy to go through your web page and find it interesting and understand easily. So with this I want to wrap our first video of HTML. A quick summary is in this tutorial we learned what are tags, what is the opening tag and what is the closing tag, what HTML is all about, and like how to write a very basic HTML code. So uh, we'll wrap it up here and we will meet again in the next video of this series. There we will have some more detailed discussion on HTML. If you like this video, gives it a thumbs up. If you are new to the channel, kindly consider subscribing. You can put your comments and suggestion in the comment box and I'll get back to you. Till the next video then, bye bye.